Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 6th and final race of the Gran Turismo 6 Sunday League, Season 2. So, final race of the season, we're here at Suzuka on the East Course. That's section 1 of the track, the little S-bends, etc, etc. But anyway, here we go, here's the Colin results. We've got Reeman's first, Dad in second, Bill third, Phil fourth, myself in fifth. David came 6th, Bren, he's came for this race, he started 7th, my brother in 8th and Eric in 9th. So as you can see, we've got a decent turnout for this race, which is quite good. So here we are anyway, lining up on the grid, waiting for the race to go. So we've got 60 laps, it's a short track, so 60 laps is quite good. I think we did about 40 minutes or so it'll take us to do the race in full. So as always, we've got 2 pit stops. You don't have to change the tyre choice if you don't want, but we've got 2 pit stops anyway, so let's see how things go. So we are certainly on 5th out of 9, so right in the middle of the grid. It's alright, we all know how each other race, so middle of the pack isn't always that a bad thing. Got a better start compared to Phil, so managed to jump up to 4th. He was caught napping, so it was my dad's. Bill's gone past him. So they're battling. We looked at the standings beforehand, and they're battling for the lead. So they have to. My dad has to beat Bill, or Bill has to finish at least 2 points ahead of my dad, or win the race. So here we go. We're off anyway, up into 4th, following these front 3. These 3 looking at the qualifying paces. They're probably going to be the 3 to kind of keep an eye on throughout the race. The 3 to catch up with. But Bren's managed to get up to 5th place behind me. He's passed Phil. But my dad's looking quite fast. He's trying to get round the outside of Bill, just following behind him for these final 2 corners here. The kink right. This caught me out quite a few times in qualifying. Just the car running wide. Managed to get a better setup compared to previous races, but I was still running wide on some corners. As you can see here, lap 4, running wide. I thought I had it, but then nope, just bites and sends me off. So Bren goes past. I had a decent gap back to 6th place, so I managed to get going again in decent time. Here we're on to lap 15, not much happened. Brendan went in the pits here, so I managed to get down up to 4th to catch him. Lap 23, still nothing really much interesting happened. I had my own little race, so I've pitted in there. My brother's just in the pits in front of me, but he's a lap down. So put in, get some fresh tyres. Brendan's coming down the start finish to take 4th place back from me. Here we go now on to lap 30 again, nothing happening. I had my own little race, there was nothing much going on. Bren's in the pitch, so I managed to get past him, took 4th place back. So a couple of laps on now, my tyres are a bit more worn out compared to Bren's. He's right up behind me now, looking very, very fast. He's trying to get 4th place back. So give a little bit of a nudge down the start finish straight now. I'm just keeping him in front, got a better exit than he did. He gave me a bit of a push, so that affected his exit speed. Here we go down into turn 1, I managed to hold position down here. So we go, double right hander, he's just sitting back, he took it a bit wider, he got a better exit, a much better exit than I did, and he comes round the outside for the second turn. And what a move round the outside, fantastic manoeuvre, great racing. So he managed to steal 4th place off me there. My tyres were worn out, so that's my excuse. Reeman's just coming up behind to lap us. So we're obviously not as fast as we'd like to be, but it's a short track, so it doesn't take much to lap people. I just pay a lot of attention to where Reeman's was, try not to get in his way, let him pass, so I ended up going wide out there and catching the grass. But for lap 46 out of 60, I managed to stay out in those tyres. I actually put it in, sorry, I put it in, and Bren was in for his 3rd time, so I managed to pass him. Next lap on though, he's closing in behind. I know my tyres aren't that much older than his, but I was struggling with the car just in general, so he was a lot quicker than I was. Gave me a nice big nudge there, big push from behind. That set me up wrong for the next couple of corners. When he goes, he's looking feisty around the outside. He's coming up the inside there. I was trying to give him room, but he poked his nose up the inside, pushed me off. Good sportsmanship. He was like, yeah, I'll slow down, and he did, he slowed down. I told him not to bother, but he did slow down, so I took advantage of his sportsmanship and kind of went past him down the straight. I wasn't too sure whether I should or not, but took him up the inside, and I knew I had a slower car, so if I had any chance of having a good race with them, I went ahead. I went ahead for the spectacle, I'll say. So 48 out of 60, just kind of went in front of him there. He's following closely behind. He was quicker than me this whole race. There goes my brother going off to the left hand side. They were lapping him again. But yeah, the car was just understeering, and this wasn't the best track for it. All these S-bends, I just couldn't get the car to grip like it should have. There we go, he's looking feisty. I ran wide up the inside, and he went up the inside there. I wasn't going to shove my nose back up the inside and take him out, so just let him have it, see if I can maybe catch him down the straight, but he got a much better exit than I did there. And then he did a swerving manoeuvre down the straight just so I couldn't get a slipstream. But there's no point, he had a much better advantage than I did down that straight anyway, so he was going to get turn 1 first. There we go, he runs a bit wide. I thought I might have an advantage, but no, he got it together well. So, and then he was away. There we go, around the final corner, lap 68 out of 60. I got Phil closing behind, he was a couple laps down thankfully, so I didn't lose it to Phil at the last minute. And there we go, across the line in 5th place. So Reeman's got the win, Bill and my dad, so 2nd and 3rd. And Bren got a good 4th place in his first race with ourselves. I managed to get 5th. Phil eventually came home in 6th, brother in 7th, and Eric in 8th place. Davey suddenly disconnected earlier on the race. I think he was having a bit of a tough start, so he ended up, don't know if he got disconnected or did he quit out, but he had a tough start to the race. There we go, that's it over now, just waiting for the rest of the guys to finish, and then we'll look at the standings to see who came where. So here we go, here's the final standings. My dad and Bill ended up tying for first place. Same number of points, same race wins, same seconds, same thirds. Oh well, we might as well just call it a tie. So there we go, they got tied at the top. Davey and Reedman's tied for 2nd, and then all the rest of us were following suit behind. It was a great season, looking forward to season 3. We're currently in the process of getting all the cars on the track sorted, but for now I'll leave you with the pictures for this season here, and I will see you all when season 3 starts. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers!